timer. You're tracking your workout, go ahead and set your device. Let's start with a nice little jog. So just a set of medium to heavy weights for our HIIT class today. Nice light jog here. I just have 5 pounds and 8 pounds for reference. Go ahead and take it to a jumping jack. Letting soften the balls of your feet. You can step or hop. A few more breaths here. Go ahead and come to standing, alternating opposite hand to opposite foot. Getting that leg up nice and high, reaching for your opposite toe, reaching for your opposite knee, reach for whatever you can. A few more here. On the next one, take that knee up and over to a side lunge, pressing your hips back. Knee draws up and open. A few more. Let's do one more on each side. On the next one, holding a low wide squat. Feet widen your hips, toes turned out, arms out to a T. Then extend your knees, chest is lifted. A few more here. If you're just joining us, we're just getting started with our warm-up. Set of medium and heavy weights. On the next one, hold the knees bent. Tiny circles with your arms. Palms facing down. Go and reverse that direction. Tiny circles, opposite direction. From here, reach down, tap towards the opposite inside foot. Deep bend in the knee that you're reaching towards. Straighten the opposite leg. On the next one, hold to center, keep a deep bend in both your knees. Hinge forward, give yourself a nice big hug, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift your arms up towards the ceiling. A few more breaths here. Gently release your right knee down, come down to a round lunge, untuck your right toes, pressing into your left knee. Chin and chest is lifted. Draw your hips back, straighten the left leg, and then press it forward, alternating. On the next one, hold the hips back, left leg is straight, point flex, circle out the left ankle. Hold the left toes flexed, hinge forward, framing over your left leg. You can stay as high or come down as low as you'd like. Flexing your left toe, stretching out the back side of your left leg. Gently rise up, release your left knee down. Take a big step forward with your right foot, pressing into your right knee. Open up your left hip, chin and chest stays lifted. On your next breath, gently draw the hips back. Straighten that right leg and then rock it forward, alternating. Press it forward and back. Once more. On the next one, hold the hips back. Straighten that right leg, flex left toes. Hinge forward, framing your right foot or stay as high as you'd like. Holding and breathing. Gently rise up. Roll your shoulders up and back. Roll them up and forward. Shake out anything else that you may need to before we come into our first move. And our first move is going to be a burpee or an inchworm. If you want to do a burpee, come to the top of the mat. If you want to do an inchworm, come to the back. With that burpee or inchworm, we're going to do one jack, step or hop. When you get into that high plank, we're going to do one jack there as well. So burpee or inchworm, your choice. We've got 45 seconds on, 15-second breather. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Burpee or inchworm. Adding in that jumping jack. You can also bring it to a tabletop or bear and step or hop. Those feet out. Your choice. Do what you can. If you're stepping as opposed to hopping, 2 equals 1. You've got 10. That's it. Last 5. All right, come on up, catch your breath. Grab those 2 weights. We have a right lateral lunge. We're going to glide those weights to frame our right foot. As we rise up, palm in, overhead press, the right leg extension. Here we go. Just the right side. Palms facing in towards one another. Overhead press. As you extend that right leg directly out from your hip. Keep it going. Stay with it. You got 3 rounds here. Palms facing in. Right leg lifts out from the right hip. Got 10 more seconds. Lift, lower, side lunge. That's 3. Finish up where you're at. All right, next up we have palm out press on the left side. So exact same thing, left lateral lunge to a left side extension to a palm out press. Going in 2 and 1. Here we go. Lift, bring it back down. Framing that left foot as you come down into that lateral lunge. Bring it up together. Lift and lower. 15 seconds down. Less than 30 to go. Keep moving. We're going down to 1 weight next. Lift and lower. That's it. You got it. Palms are facing out with that press overhead. Last 7. Last 2 and 1. All right, so 1 weight down. We've got 3 switch feet. Reach up. 3 knee drives. Bring it back together. 3 switch feet. 3 reach and pulls. All right, 45 seconds is on the clock. Slow it down. Speed it up when you're ready. You can always set that weight down at any time. Add that weight to make it more challenging. You're alternating which leg is back and which leg is forward. You got it. Stay with it. Power through. 20 more seconds. We're back to the top. Burpee or inchworm with those jumping jacks in both the high plank, tabletop, bear, and standing. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, set that weight down. Come to the back of your area if you're doing inchworms. Alternatively, come to the top if you're doing burpees. We got 1 jumping jack, step or hop. When you come down to that high plank, give me that jumping jack again. Here we go. If you're stepping, 2 equals 1. You've got it. 15 seconds down. Less than 30 to go. Keep it going. This is round 2 of 3. Getting that heart rate up. All right, catch your breath. Grab those 2 weights. Right lateral lunge, overhead press, palms facing in as we extend that right leg directly out from the hip. Here we go. That timer has begun. Slow it down as much as you need to. Pick up that pace when you're ready. Do what you can. Right lateral lunge, overhead press with that side leg lift. Firing up the outer right hip. You got it. Really press those hips back. Reach down towards that ankle. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, grab water whenever you need it. We're taking it over to the left side next. Left lateral lunge. Palms facing out with the press overhead this time. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Lift and lower. Keep it going. You've got it. Stay with it. Feel free to go faster. I'm still trying to recover from whatever sickness I've had all month long. So I'm definitely a little bit more winded than normal. You can always slow it down as well. Side lateral lunge. Overhead press. Palms facing out with that left leg lift and lower. You've got 5. That's 2. All right, with or without that weight. Step or hop. You've got 3 switch feet, so you're alternating which leg is back. That back leg, you reach and pull 3 times, and then we'll switch again. We're going in 3, 2. Here we go, with or without that weight. Step or hop. Reach and pull. You've got it. Stay with it. Reach and pull. Almost there. Finishing up round 2, so strong. You got one more round after this. Do what you can. Don't forget to breathe. That's it, last 10. You got it for 5. That's 2. All right, inchworm or burpee. Do what you can. Top of the mat for burpee, back of your mat for inchworm. If you're stepping, it's 2 side steps to that high plank, tabletop, or bear crawl. And then we're going to jack it out 2 times. If you're hopping, you can bring it down to 1 or keep the double. Last time doing this, just keep moving the whole time. Do what you can. You're 20 seconds down. Keep with it. Jumping jack. High standing before that burpee or inchworm. Down that tabletop or high plank. You've got 10 more seconds. Just keep moving. That's it. Last 3, 2. All right, come on up. Grab water whenever you need it. Grab those weights, 1 weight in each hand. Right lateral lunge, overhead press, side kick. All right, 45 seconds. Last time on this side. Yes, you can. Lateral lunge. Bring it together. Lift and lower. You've got it. Stay with it. Lift and lower. Almost there. We're going to switch sides in less than 15 seconds. Lateral lunge. Overhead press, side leg lift. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. Finish up where you're at. Reset, grab water whenever you need it. Make sure you got plenty of space to the left. Left lateral lunge. Come to standing. Overhead press, palms facing out with that left side leg lift. Here we go. Last time doing these lateral lunges. Abs are engaged. Squeeze that outer left hip. Keep it going. Lift and lower. Yes, you can. Keep going. Do what you can. 20 more seconds. You've got it. Lateral lunge. Overhead press. Leg lift for 10. Last 5. Last 2. All right, 1 weight, 2 weights, no weights. Your choice. 3 reverse lunges or steps to 3 reach and pulls. Going in 3, 2. Here we go. You got a nice breather after this. Do what you can. If you want to make it more challenging, incorporate those weights. You can use one between your palms. You can grab 2 weights, 1 weight in each hand. Do what you can. That's it. 20 more seconds. Stay with it. Whatever you do, just keep moving. Yes, you can. Last 7. That's 3, 2. All right, grab a sip of water. Keep those feet moving. Don't completely stop. You got a nice breather. Maybe walk in place. All right, next up, we're gonna grab 2 heavy weights. You can do medium as well. We're gonna keep them down by our sides. We've got a reverse lunge. Right foot, step it together, calf raise, lower, left reverse lunge. Here we go. Reverse lunge, hip width, calf lift 2 times. Lower, reverse lunge, bring it up. 2 calf raises, reverse lunge. So you've got 2 calf raises. In between, you're alternating reverse lunges. That's it. You got it. 2 calf raises. You got 12. Almost there. Do what you can. For 3, 2. All right. Keep your weights or change them out. We've got a right curtsy with a bicep curl to a right knee drive. So just that right leg is moving, ground through your left foot. Bicep curl with your curtsy. Bring it together. Right knee drive, step it down. Bicep curl with a curtsy. Right knee drive. Now you can add a double bicep curl with your knee drive to make it a little more challenging. Or just hold the arms down by your side. Palms are facing out, same direction that you're looking. So as you draw your palms in towards the same shoulder, you're doing a deep bicep curl and that curtsy. Maybe add an additional bicep curl with that knee drive. You got 5. That's 2. All right, catch your breath. Next up, we have a left curtsy, hammer curl. Palms are facing, so thumbs towards the same chest, same shoulder. All right, here we go. Curtsy lunge, hammer curl. Bring it together, left knee drive. Really flex through your left toes as you draw that knee up towards the same hip, towards the same collarbone. Maybe add in the additional hammer curl with your knee drive. If you add more core challenge, you've got it. Stay with it. Last 10. Got 5. All right, set one of those weights down. Come down to a low wide squat. We have 2 squat hops. Figure 8, around, bring it together. 2 squat hops, low and wide. Figure 8, opposite direction. Bring it together. 2 squats, figure 8, hop or step. You've got it. 15 seconds down. Stay with it. Yes, you can. Hips are low. Knees are wide. Tracking out towards your toes, not over your toes. You got it. Last 15. Last 10. Keep it going for 5. That's 2. All right. Coming back to those calf raises. Now for this round, if you want, you can do a stop or a hop instead of a step. So if you want to hop it together. 2 calf raises. Here's alternating that reverse lunge. So stepping or hopping, 2 calf raises, and then switch. As you set that back leg, keep that heel lifted. That back knee is directly under your back hip. Front knee is directly on top of your front ankle. Chest stays lifted. The work is in your hamstrings. We'll get into the glutes later. Calf lift 2 times. That's it. Last 10. You got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, roll those shoulders up and back. Let's start with the hammer curl to the right side. So hammer curl with that curtsy lunge to the right side. So palms facing in, thumbs towards the same shoulder. Here we go. If you want to add heat to that core, add in that hammer curl with that knee drive. Slow it down as much as you need to. When you're ready, increase that weight, increase your momentum, do what you can. 20 more seconds, really flex to the right toes. That's it. You've got it. Very nice, looking so strong. You've got 5. That's 3, 2. All right, grab a sip of water whenever you need it. We got that bicep curl with the left curtsy, right to that left knee drive. So right foot's grounded, palms facing up. If you want to add more heat to that core, add in that bicep curl with that left knee drive. Flex through your left foot. You've got it. Stay with it. Curl, curtsy. Maybe add that curl in with the knee drive. Your choice. Do what you can. Last 15. Keep it going for 10. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, so one way down. We've got those 2 low squat jacks to that figure 8. So holding those feet nice and wide. We're going in 3, 2. Here we go. 2 low squat jacks. And you're alternating which direction those figure 8s go in to begin with. You've got it. Now you can take out that step and you can hop one of each. Right back to that figure 8. Step or hop. Right back to that figure 8. Do what you can. Last 10. Try not to hit your leg with that weight. Last 3, 2. All right, grab that second weight. Alternating reverse lunge, 2 calf raises. Step or hop. Weights by your side. Here we go. Reverse lunge, step or hop. Give me 2 calf raises. Reverse lunge, step or hop. 2 calf raises. Chest stays upright. Last time doing this. You've got it. Reverse lunge to your calf raises. Last 15 seconds. Almost there. You've got 3, 2. All right. Let's start that left leg. Left curtsy with that hammer curl. So right leg is your base. Roll the shoulders up and back. Keep your chest nice and open. Here we go. Curtsy, hammer curl, knee drive with or without that hammer curl. We're starting to the left side this time. You've got it. Palms are facing in. Thumbs towards the same shoulder. Curtsy. Maybe that left knee gently taps the floor. Maybe it just grazes. Back heel is lifted in that curtsy. Keep with it. Last 10. You've got it for 5. That's 3, 2, all the way to the very end. All right, shake it out. Left leg is your base. Bicep curl. Right curtsy to right knee drive. Maybe add in that extra bicep curl. Here we go. Bicep curl. Knee drive. You've got it. Flex that right foot. You can always take out that additional bicep curl with a knee drive or add it in when you're ready. Maybe that right knee is ever so gently tapping the floor. Maybe it's hovering. Last 12 right here. Really flex with that right foot. Right knee drive. Last 2. All right. Set one weight down. You got that wide, low stance to that figure 8. Alternating directions. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. 2 low jacks. Give me that figure 8 cross. 2 low jacks. Figure 8 cross. Keep it going. 15 seconds to go. That's it. 20 more seconds. You got it. We're moving on to 4 brand new moves after this. We're going to be on the floor. Stay with it. That's 5. Last 2. All right, grab a sip of water. Bring those weights with you to the floor. We're starting in a low plank position. No equipment to start. You still got 20 seconds, don't worry. All right, we're in that low plank position. Option to lower your knees or keep them lifted. You can also be from a dolphin. We have a single leg kick back to same knee to elbow, switching sides. So dolphin tabletop with your knees and forearms down, or low plank, or you can extend your legs slightly back, lift it up, knee to the same elbow, kick it back, release. Your choice. Lift, release, knee to elbow, release. Keep it going. You got this. Firing up the core. Tabletop, low plank, with that top fleshy part of your knees down. That's 3, 2. All right, go ahead and rise up to your wrist. From here, 2 options. Tabletop with both knees on the floor, or tuck your toes, hover your shins, and bear. We have alternating donkey kick to a fire hydrant. The right leg, kick it up, release, out to the side, release it down, kick it up, release, out to the side. Same thing with your toes tucked, so that opposite knee is hovering as opposed to being on the floor. Just adding more heat to the core, hovering that non-working leg. Your choice. We're going to flip it on over to our backs next. With some core and then some glutes. Keep your gaze down between your thumb and index finger, whether your knees are hovering or on the floor. All right, come on over. Lay on your back. Option I got weight between your palms. You can leave that weight overhead. Keep it to your chest, shoulders tucked. From here, send your legs out low to a hover. Knees to the chest, extend to the ceiling. Legs lower for 2. Legs lower, legs lift for 2. Knees bend, extend, knees bend, extend. So you're alternating legs lowering and lifting with a knee drive to an extension. Slow lower, slow lift. You got it. Keep those shoulders lifted. Yes, you can. Last 10. That's 2. And 1. Gently lower your feet to the floor. You can keep a weight on your hips here, 1 or 2, but you have to hold them. We're going to keep the hips high the entire time. So having the weights on will be a little challenge. Maybe try without the weights for the first time. Feet hip width apart parallel. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Alternating knee drives, right and left. Just like you're marching, your glutes are lifted. Engage your abs. Navel pulled into your spine and up to the crown of your head. You got this. Alternating knee drive, just like you're marching, but your shoulders, your neck, it's all pressing towards the floor. Maybe your palms, however your hips are lifted. You've got it. Last 7. Stay with it. We're flipping it back over to that low plank or dolphin bear. All right, lower the hips. Quickly come on to the front side. Of course, grab water whenever you need it. Dolphin bear, low plank, or legs send it back. Alternating, lift, lower, same elbow to same knee, extend, release, lift, lower, same elbow to same knee, extend, release it down. This is round 2 of 3. You got it. Do what you can. Almost there. Stay with it. Try to get that leg up and high. Try to tap that same elbow. All right, release your knees down. They're lifted. Find that tabletop. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Option to tuck your toes. Hovering your shin. Find that bear position or keeping your knees on the floor. Alternating. Donkey kick, release, side extension, switching sides. So you got 1 press up, sole your foot to the ceiling, 1 side leg lift, and you're setting that knee down, or you're hovering it, but you're alternating, keeping your back flat. Navel pulled in towards your spine, avoid rounding or arching your back. Gaze is down between your thumb and index finger. If you're with the body, you can spiral your pinkies and your index finger outward. You can also press in your finger pads, relieving some of that tension off of your wrist. All right, finish up where you're at. Flip it on over. Coming back into the core. Option to use a weight between your palms overhead. Zip your legs. Low to a hover. Shoulders, neck and chin lifted. Legs lift for 2. Knees bend. Extend. Knees to chest. Extend. Lower for 2. Excuse me. You're adding the knee bend and extend in between your leg lifts and lower. Keep it going. Remember, you're slowing down your leg lifts. It's at least a double count for your leg bending and extending. Last 10. The lower your legs are, the more challenging it is. Last one. Gently lower your feet to the floor. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. We're going to lift the hips, coming into that glute bridge, and we're going to add those marches. Alternating knee drive, knee into the same shoulder. Keep it going. Excuse me. Still going, still moving. Hips stay nice and high. Finishing up round 2. So strong. Almost there. Stay with it. Keep it going. Last 3, 2, and 1. Come on over, back to the top. Low plank or dolphin bear, releasing your forearms down. Maybe extending your legs back, or maybe your knees under your hips. Alternating. Leg extend, leg lift, leg lower, knee to elbow, extend, release it down. Extend, lift, lower, knee to elbow, extend, release. You can do this all from a low plank, making it a fluid movement. You can also release your knees down from that low plank. Keep it going. 3 options here. Knees under your hips. Legs extend straight back and that low plank. Or starting with that low plank and then lowering your knees down. All right, go ahead and walk your hands on your shoulders. Knees under your hips. Find that tabletop. Stay here or tuck your toes. Hovering your shins. Find that bear pose position. Alternating donkey kick, release it down, side leg lift, release, press up, release, side leg lift, release. Keep it going. Gaze is down between your thumb and your index fingers. You got this. Working the glutes. Press it up, release, out to the side, release. You've got 10 more seconds. We're going to come on down onto our back next in 5. All right, come on down. I'm going to keep my head a little bit elevated because then I won't start coughing in everyone's ear. All right, same concept though. Extend your legs low to a hover. Hold it there. Legs lift for 2. Knees bend, extend, knees bend, extend. Legs lower for 2. So you're lifting for 2. Knees bend, extend, knees to the chest, to the ceiling. Legs lower to a hover. Legs lift to the ceiling, knees to the chest, extend to a hover, knees to the chest, extend to the ceiling. Keep it going. Slow lift. Slow lower. You got it. You got 7. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and lower your feet down. Roll yourself all the way back. Keep your chin, head, and shoulders pressed into the floor. Squeeze your glutes to lift your hips up off the floor. Option to place weights on your hips. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Hips stay high. Alternating knee drives. This is it. This is where you finish. Stay strong. Try lifting your hips a little bit higher. Knees towards the same shoulder. That's what your goal is. Whether you get there or not, that's what you want to aim for. Keep those hips high. Shoulders pressed in towards the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Engage your abs. You've got 5. That's 3. Last 2. And 1. Release everything down. Send your arms and legs long in opposite directions. Create a tiny arch in your back. Draw your knees to your chest. Knees tracking out towards your shoulders. Grabbing the back side of your thighs. Or grabbing the outer knife edge of each foot, finding your happy baby. Lower back press into the floor. Maybe rolling side to side if that feels comfortable. Draw your knees together. Rock and roll yourself a few times along your spine. Come on up to a seated position. Extend your right leg long. Draw the sole of your left foot in towards your right leg. Sweep both arms up high. Deep exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Side bend over to the right. Keep that top left shoulder stacked over the right. Inhale, rise up. Release your left hand behind your left hip. Press your hips forward. Reach your left arm up and back. Gently lower your hips down. So with that right leg long, sweep both arms up high. Pivot looking over your right leg and then fold over the right leg. Grabbing your thigh, your shin, your calf, maybe grabbing your foot. Reaching for what you can. Inhale, rise up. Keep that left knee bent. Cross your right foot in front of the left. Sweep both arms up high. Fold forward. Deep hip flexor stretch. You can keep forearms lifted or lower them down. Gently walk your hands back to the center. Keep your right leg in. Extend your left leg long. Maybe draw a sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Make sure both sit bones are pressed in towards the floor. Sweep both arms up high. Release your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Deep side bend over to the left. Stacking that right shoulder directly over the left. Now rise up. Release your right hand behind your right hip. Press your hips forward. Reach your left arm up and back. Hips forward. On your exhale, slowly release down. Sweep both arms up high. Pivot over your left leg. Fold forward. You can stay as high or come down as low as you'd like. Grabbing your left foot, ankle, calf, thigh. Then release your bind. Rolling up. Keep your right leg bent. Cross your left ankle in front. Sweep both arms up high. Forward fold. Feel that stretch in your hip flexors. Walk your hands in. Cross your right arm over the left. Open and switch. Open. Draw your right arm up and behind. Make sure to lift your chin, deepening that stretch. Open, switch sides. Lift your chin. Open, circle out your wrist. Circle out your shoulders. Give yourself a nice big round of applause. Fantastic work. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Hope you all